Aisha couldn't sleep, her eyes fixed on the ceiling as her mind raced. The woman in the red dress haunted her thoughts, shaking her confidence and stirring doubt. Who was she? Why was she framed to look like Aisha? A sudden knock jolted her from her thoughts. Come in, she called softly, trying to steady her breath. Raghav entered, his face unreadable but tense. I've been thinking about what you said, he said quietly. Aisha sat up, arms around her knees, waiting. I think you're right. Neil knew something big. And that woman, the one who looked like you, she's connected to it all. Her heart pounded. What are you saying, Raghav? His eyes hardened. Someone's pulling the strings. Someone who wants to keep the truth buried. And you're caught in the middle. Her mind spun. Was she being manipulated? Had she been part of the game all along? There's more, Raghav added. We are checking the security footage. The woman in the red dress, she's not just an impersonator. She feels familiar, like we've seen her before. Aisha stiffened. Familiar how? Raghav hesitated. I think she's connected to your past, Black Mirage. Her pulse quickened. How? I don't know yet, but I will find out. I have to. She stood, trembling. And the death card? The murders? Raghav looked at the carrot deck on the table. Aisha, I need you to tell me everything. From the beginning. Later, at the police station, Raghav sensed something was wrong. The case felt off, but no evidence yet. He entered the room where investigators examined Neil's body, bloodstains, playing cards, death lingering in the air. Any updates? He asked sharply. An officer handed him a folder. Nothing new on the suspect in the red dress. But we found something interesting. Raghav flipped through the photos, Neil's body, the blood, the cards. That night, Aisha received a message, meet me. Midnight. Alone. Drive east. An address will follow. She knew it was Raina. She hadn't expected to hear from her again. Raina was lost to her, gone forever. But now she was back. Aisha drove through the fog, the city lights flickering uncertainly. The abandoned warehouse loomed ahead. A sense of dread grew as she stepped out. In the shadows, Raina appeared. Raina, Aisha whispered, voice trembling. Where have you been? Raina stepped into the light, eyes tired and haunted. I never left, Aisha. I've always been here, watching, waiting. Her face was the same but changed, gaunt, hollow. Rena's lips curled into a bitter smile. I want you to understand the truth. It's bigger than the murders. It's the game, the one you never knew you were playing. You're not just a victim, Aisha. You've been part of it all along. Aisha took a step back. What game? The game of power, control. And you, my dear, are the queen. Raghav stood alone in the shadows of Black Mirage, piecing clues together. The puzzle was incomplete, the questions many. He realized Aisha was at the center. The only question now, could he trust her? Aisha's pulse raised as she faced Raina, who had been missing for years, presumed dead, yet now stood before her scarred by time and darkness. Rena's voice trembled with regret and malice as she whispered, You've always relied on the cards to predict your future, but you've never asked the right questions, Aisha. A shiver ran down Aisha's spine as the truth settled. She had never questioned why the cards chose her or how they revealed themselves with such precision. You were supposed to be dead, Aisha said, her voice trembling. Rena's bitter smile replied, that was the plan. Realization hit Aisha. Raina hadn't disappeared, she'd been forced to vanish, and now she was back with a purpose. What's going on, Raina? What have you gotten yourself into? Rena's laugh was bitter. All this time, the secrets, the debts, it was all part of the game we never understood. The weight of her words hit Aisha like a blow. Something larger was at play beyond Black Mirage and Neil's death. Who's behind this? Aisha demanded. Rena's eyes flickered wild. They're everywhere, watching, waiting. And they've been controlling you all along. The faceless force Raina spoke of wasn't just a group, it was an idea, a power manipulating their fates from the shadows. They've been using us, Raina said, fear and defiance in her voice. Your role, the turret, everything, it's all been set up. You were never meant to escape without them knowing. Heart pounding, Aisha clenched her fists. Who are they, Raina? Rena's gaze was haunted. You'll find out soon. I tried to stop it, ended up in an asylum, but you have to finish it. Suddenly, a loud bang echoed through the warehouse, footsteps approaching rapidly. Rena's face paled. They're here. They know you found me. Aisha's breath quickened. We need to leave. Rena's grip was icy as she said, no. It's too late for me, but not for you. Stop the game, break the circle, or they'll keep coming for you. Aisha realized the turret was more than a tool. It was a weapon in the hands of those seeking control. A shadow loomed at the warehouse entrance. Get down, Raina hissed. The outside fog blurred the line between reality and illusion as Aisha hurried through the narrow alley, pulling Raina with urgency. The muffled city sounds were swallowed by the weight of secrets Raina carried, secrets Aisha never wanted to uncover but now couldn't ignore. Raina, fragile and gaunt, stumbled beside her, eyes flickering with shadows of the past she'd tried to escape. It had been 7 years since she vanished, and the world had moved on, except for their tangled lives. Raina wasn't supposed to be here, wasn't supposed to be alive. Aisha's voice trembled with fear and disbelief. What happened? Why didn't you contact me? Raina hesitated, eyes darting nervously before meeting Aisha's gaze. I had no choice, she whispered. I had to disappear to survive. Aisha's heart pounded. Survive what? What's really going on? Rena's lips trembled as she stepped closer, lowering her voice. Aisha, everything we've been involved in, everything you've ignored, it's not over. Not yet. Aisha's brow furrowed. The murders? Ravi? Neil? What do you know? Rena's hands shook as memories flashed across her eyes. She turned away, tense, as if the past threatened to crush her. You think I disappeared because I was scared? Her voice was barely a whisper. No. I went into hiding because I was too dangerous. I knew too much. And it wasn't just Ravi or Neil. A chill ran down Aisha's spine. What do you mean? Raina hesitated, desperation in her voice. I got involved with the Red Phantom, Aisha. And you're still tangled in it. The name hit Aisha like a punch. She'd heard whispers, rumors in the shadows, hushed voices in the casino. But no one dared say it aloud. The Red Phantom was the ghost story everyone avoided, lurking in the background, waiting. You've been involved with what? For how long? Aisha demanded. Rena's eyes hardened. Since the start. I was the one who started this mess. I should have stopped it, but I couldn't. Once you're in with the Red Phantom, you're in for good. I thought I could hide from it, but it's always following. Aisha's throat went dry. And the murders? Neil? Ravi? Are they part of this? Raina nodded grimly. Yes. Neil knew too much. He was about to expose those controlling the Red Phantom's game, powerful people pulling strings behind the scenes. Someone silenced him. Framed you. Aisha's pulse quickened. Framed me? Why? Raina turned, her expression cold. Because you touched those cards last. The death card left at Neil's body. They wanted to link you to the murder. Make you take the fall. A sudden gunshot shattered the silence, echoing through the warehouse. Rena's eyes widened. She yanked Aisha down behind crates. Another shot rang out. Shit, Aisha hissed, heart pounding. The shooter was serious. Raina looked pale, guilt and desperation in her eyes. I should have known they'd find me here. Who? Aisha whispered, peeking out. A shadow moved with a gun in hand. Rena's voice was tight. It's them, pulling the strings. They have eyes everywhere. Now, we are targets. A loud bang echoed as a bullet ricocheted into the crate. They're after me, Raina whispered, trembling. But they'll get you too. You're in this now, whether you like it or not. Aisha pulled Raina closer, her mind racing for an escape plan. We need to get out. Now. They scrambled to their feet, moving silently between crates. Aisha's heart pounded, but she had no time to think. This wasn't just about survival, it was about confronting the nightmare waiting for her all along. As they neared the exit, another shot rang out, but this time Aisha was ready. She shoved Raina out of the way and dove for cover, her heart pounding. Through the dim light, she saw a tall, imposing man dressed in black, his gun aimed at them. Before she could react, a cold, commanding voice echoed behind the man. Stop. The man hesitated, stiffening, then slowly turned. From the shadows, a tall, lean figure emerged, moving with predator-like grace. Dressed in dark clothing, his face partly hidden by a hood. As he stepped into the light, Aisha's breath caught. It was him,